Oh, brilliant. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, we're going to look at just have a little touch on the lymphatic. We are going live on Facebook now. So welcome if you're joining on Facebook. Apologies if we're slightly late. Just got chatting there. So welcome, and then we'll just jump on to Instagram. Wednesday morning, a little bit more focus on our movement. So we'll do a few squats, a little bit of a warm up, and a little bit more dynamic movement as well. So that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Standing, finding a space, and making sure you have space around you. Forwards and back, side to side. Just going to move that microphone out of the way so you can see. And let's take our feet shoulder width apart. Nice and stable, connect through the ground. Give the toes a little bit of a wiggle. Really spread the toes, flex the toes, wiggle your toes. Just do a very gentle ankle roll out to the side of the feet, inside of the feet. Let's get that movement through the feet. And toes. Obviously, if you have any pain in your ankles, any ankle issues, then just take this easy. And then just give the legs a little bit of a shake out. And then again, really connect to the ground, spreading the toes, and then moving from the center, just knocking. Focusing on the spine, the movement through the spine. Keeping tall through the spine. Relaxing into the face, so we're just relaxing into the brow. Softening into the eyes. Relaxing the jaw. And just keeping the tongue gently on the roof of the mouth. Bringing the arm that swings across the front now, just into the shoulders. Getting into the big shoulder muscles. Still keeping that face relaxed. Still connected through the feet to the ground, knees soft. Arm that swings across the front. We're just going to make a light fist and we're just going to go top of, imagine the tip of the lungs, just the top of the chest. Let's do a bit of a cleansing and clearing breath. So very calm breath in through the nose. Hold at the top for a second and then let go. Exhaling through the mouth, cleansing and clearing. Let's do that one more time. Breath in through the nose. Little top up. And let go. And then back to belly and back. Gradually slowing it down. Water waves. And stand for a moment, just bring the feet underneath the hips, the legs underneath the hips, just stand tall. And again, just relaxing into the face, softening and relaxing into the brow, eye sockets, jaw, cheekbones. And then stepping back out, make sure you've got space behind you. We're just going to do an arm swing forwards and backwards, and work from here as well, work from the lower body. So knees bend a little bit. It's not just an arm movement. Really notice how movement through the shoulder blades, settle into a rhythm. Just letting the arms swing, softening in the elbows, softening in the wrists. Relax the face. Make it nice and springy, little effort. And then slowing it down gradually. Slow it down. And have a little shake if you need a little bit of a shake. And then go back, shoulder width. Slight hinge at the hips, working the pelvis. Make sure you work this pelvis as well when we're doing the spinal cord. So you're in that position, we're tucking the tailbone underneath, we're tilting and spilling out the front. As you spill out the front, we just bring the elbows back, lift the chest up to the sky, and then we tuck the tailbone under, round the back, so we get all that nice space between the shoulder blades. Breathing in as we expand, and breathing out as we curl up into that little ball. Think of encouraging that movement, the lengthening of all the fascia, the tissues, the ligaments, the tendons, the muscles. Working the breath. Go at your own pace, let the breath guide the movement. Let's do 3 more. And Have another little shake out. Let's go slightly wider. So about shoulder and a half width apart. And we're going to not quite squat back. So it's like you just drop the tailbone down, drop the tailbone down. So it's like a bit like a sumo squat. As we drop down, the arms go down. As we come up, the arms go up, down. And keep this chest lifted as you drop down. Just looking up. Let the arms drop down and then swing back up. As always, if anything hurts, if there's any pain, you just stop. If the breath changes, if you feel you need to hold the breath, just stop. Just breathing easy through this. Do 3 more. And then take a rest. Bring your feet together, have a little shake if you need a little shake. Let's go feet parallel and about hip width apart, maybe just a little bit wider than hip width apart, but we're going to drop down and then up and down. So here we are going into hinging at the hips back, almost like a little double bounce at the bottom. Again, keeping the chest lifted, keeping tall through the spine. Arms just nice and easy. Let's do 3 more. And then rest. Good shake out. Shake out the arms. Let's do a little bit of a washing machine with the lower body. So that washing machine is you're just tapping heels alternately into the ground and getting that vibration going through the whole body. Feel it coming up the spine, into the shoulders. And then just shaking out the arms a little bit. And then we can start into a little bounce. We can bounce with the heels on the floor, or we can start to tap the heels into the ground. If this gives you a feeling of wanting to do that cleansing and clearing breath again, please feel free to do so. Breath in and out. And then slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. And just stand for a moment, opening the shoulders. Just feel any tingling sensations running through the body. We were talking about this in the chat beforehand, but if you find yourself desk-based or working and stuff like that, and you're starting to feel a little bit tense because there's a lot going on, let's get up and have a little shake it out, because we're putting our nervous system into that fight or flight. But if you're just desk-based and not actually fighting, flying, or moving, then that energy gets stored and it becomes more like tension or over tense in the body. So just give yourself that good shake out, cleansing and clearing breath. Right, ready. And it's a nice way of clearing that energy. Okay, let's go shoulder width apart. And we're just going to do some tiger squats. We're going to go nice and slow and steady. Start off going to a comfortable depth. And really, as we're coming up, have in mind that engagement through the whole legs. Just deliberately slowing. Breathing easy. You don't have to breathe with the movement. You can just breathe in and out comfortably, but keep it through the nose. So we're not actually using the breath to move. And if that breath is nice and easy, that means our nervous system is calm and relaxed. Really using the legs, using the muscles around the legs to push up from the ground. Remember, if the breath changes, then just stop. Take a rest. It's not about pushing beyond comfortable, challenging the movement, keeping calm in the mind and the breath. Let's do 3 more. And then take a rest. Debbie's going. See you next week, Debbie. Have a good weekend. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Looking up, lifting here, lifting the sternum. And then just bringing your feet hip width. I'm going to turn around to show you from the side. You can stay facing front. Make sure you've got space behind you. Your hip width I'm going to ask you to stabilize and balance on your left leg, and you're just going to step back with the right leg. So you're going to get the ball of the foot of the right leg on the ground, and then we're just going to lower down and then step up and step forwards. And same thing the other side, stabilize on the right leg, step back and stabilize first, ball of the foot, lower, stand tall. So when we're lowering, I'm not necessarily tilting too far forwards. There's a little bit of a hinge forward, but I'm just lowering down. Now you can either go into what I'm sort of doing here is that little split squat, or if you're comfortable to step back a little bit further so that the knee is behind the hip, so we go more into a lunge. But again, get stabilized first. Don't just step back and lower. Really be nice and stable. Lower. You've got effort going through this side and that side, so as you stand up you're pushing through that back leg as well, and then step forwards. So just do that again nice and rhythmically, either a little split squat, and it doesn't have to be deep. And again, just as we did with the tigers, just find a nice rhythm. And you can use opposite arm, opposite leg if you want as you're standing back up. And also, coming back up to standing, don't just throw yourself forwards as I slip on the mat. Don't just throw yourself forwards as you're standing up. Really use this support leg to bring that other leg through. So it's easy just to throw yourself forwards, but use this support leg to drive and stand. It's nice because it's working all that fascia in the foot, down the calf, and engaging the glutes. Let's do one more on each side as he falls over. If you wobble, that's absolutely fine. Find your balance. Lovely, and shake out. And just to finish, just let the breath settle a minute. Let's do a little bit of that fascia bouncing. So again, take this easy. If anything hurts, stop. But you're just coming onto the ball of the foot, doing a little bit of a bounce. So heels stay off the ground. Just a little bit of a bounce. And then feel that movement all the way through the body. And then if you're comfortable, just taking off from the floor. And again, think of not tightening everything up, just letting everything stay strong where it needs to be strong, but also soft. Give your arms a little bit of shake. Can you move your arms around a little bit? And then settle into a rhythm. stop and shake out. And take a nice big full breath in. And breath out. Just interlocking your fingers, bringing the feet together, closing your eyes. You might feel a little bit, because we've gone quickly into this, so after the little bit of bouncing, you might feel a little bit more of that rock and sway. Stay with it if it's comfortable. And then calm, full breath in, opening your eyes, stepping out, brushing down back of the neck, front of the body. A little shake again. And ready for the day, or ready to go back to bed, or ready for a coffee, or ready for breakfast. Thanks for joining as always. If you are joining the class on Saturday, I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. If not, I will see you on Monday when we'll be doing that little bit more focus on the breath work. Have a great rest of the day, have a good weekend, and thanks for joining. Bye.